It's happening again. If you guys are brand new to the channel, you might not know that over the last 2 off seasons, the baseball gods have pretty much smacked me in my face every time I leave my house. And it happened again this morning. I woke up the earliest I have in months, 7 a.m. I tweeted at 7:08 that I was going to be going for a run. And literally 15-20 seconds later, Jose Berrios signs a fat contract extension with the Blue Jays. And then 2 minutes later, Noah Syndergaard, Thor, signs with the Angels, leaving the New York Mets one day after the Mets signed a new GM. I mean, baseball gods, what did I do to you? Anyways, sorry for my rant. That's why this video is coming out a little bit later. And also, I've heard through the grapevines, there's a chatter going around about the Yankees and a team out in California. There could be a trade happening. So I tried to extend this video as long as possible, and hopefully it happens before I push this video live, because that would suck. But anyways, what's going on, everyone? It's Fuzzy. Sorry for the long intro. Welcome back to yet another MLB recap. Now, we have a few smaller things to talk about before we get into the Jose Berrios extension, as well as the biggest news of the day, in my opinion, Noah Syndergaard leaving the Mets to go to a team that desperately needs starting pitchers. But did they overpay for him? We'll talk about it in just a moment. Now, you guys know I'm a Cleveland fan, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be calling them the Guardians or something else, because the roller derby team, the Cleveland Guardians, were suing the Cleveland Guardians, the baseball team, because they said they did some shady things behind the scenes and they wanted to make sure that they were the only Guardians in Cleveland. Well, they came to a settlement. A resolution has been made. I guess they're just both going to be the Guardians. So I'm officially a Cleveland Guardians fan. Hopefully merch goes live, because I need some new clothing. And if you missed it yesterday, the rookies of the year were announced in each league. Randy Arozarena. Service time is such a weird concept, but hey, he played by the rules. He was still considered a rookie, even though he played in 2019, 2020, all of the 2020 playoffs. That's just how the cookie crumbles. I know a lot of Luis Garcia fans or other AL rookie favorites or Ryan Mountcastle fans, they were upset that he didn't even finish in the top 3, I think it was. Yeah, he wasn't even a finalist. But Randy Arozarena, in my opinion, did deserve to win the Rookie of the Year, because he still was a rookie, whether you like it or not. And then if we talk about the National League Rookie of the Year, this one was fairly easy. Jonathan India, after having an insane year, boasting a 376, let's just call it a 380 on base percentage as a rookie. That is wild. He also has the speed. He has a pretty decent glove. Jonathan India, he won over, I think it was Trevor Rogers of the Miami Marlins, who was going to be really good going forward as well. But India, he definitely deserved it. And also, real quick, I just want to mention that Manny Pena, the former catcher of the Milwaukee Brewers, just signed a 2-year deal with the 2021 World Series winners, the Braves. He is signing for $4 million a year for the next 2 years, so $8 million total. So now that we have all of that out the way, let's talk about Jose Berrios and Noah Syndergaard. Jose Berrios just got paid, and he is going to continue to get paid for the next 7 years, because he signed a 7-year extension worth $131 million, and everything is pointing in the right direction for Toronto fans. You have Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Vlad Jr., Bo Bichette. Hopefully Marcus Semien doesn't go anywhere, because you have a young core that is only going to get better and better if you can retain all of these guys like Berrios and Robbie Ray. Ray and Semien are likely to leave, but to me, I hope they stay. That's going to be my prediction. Jose Berrios had a very good 3.28 FIP in 70 innings for the Blue Jays last year, and he's 28 years old, entering his prime. If we take a look at Sandy Koufax, Randy Johnson, I am not comparing Jose Berrios to any of those guys, but even someone like Max Scherzer, Clayton Kershaw, they have gotten better with age, and I really think that Jose Berrios has the spin rate and the velocity to get better as he turns 29, 30, 31 years old, and hopefully get better and better. Maybe around the 6 or 7 year mark of this contract is going to start dipping, but I really like this signing for the Toronto Blue Jays. I wish they would have made the playoffs, so these guys would have gotten a little bit more credit for how well they played in 2021. Just unfortunately, the Rays and the Red Sox were far too good. The Yankees squeaked in as well, so we could not see them playing their best selves in the postseason. But this is a big time signing. I'm happy for Toronto. And now it's time to talk about Thor, Mr. Noah Syndergaard. And before we do that, roll this clip from a few weeks ago.
All I'm really focused on right now is rehabbing and getting back to the mound. I really haven't focused on free agency or where I'll be next year. I can't imagine leaving New York or leaving the Mets. I love the the culture that New York has to offer, the grit and tenacity and the hard work of all its citizens and fans.
So not only did Noah Syndergaard say that he didn't see himself pitching for any other team aside from the Mets, but today, I mean, you could not make this up. They are releasing a flashback Noah Syndergaard card, and this is not on purpose. It's not like San Diego Studios is trying to pour salt on the wound of Mets fans. This was announced yesterday, and of course, 24 hours later, after the Mets sign a brand new GM, they lose one of their best pitchers in really the last 20-25 years, because if we take a look at the raw stats, Noah Syndergaard from 2015 to 2018, yes, I understand that was a few years ago, but he had a combined 2.93 ERA and an otherworldly 2.66 FIP. Now, in 2019, he had the most earned runs allowed for any starting pitcher in all of Major League Baseball, and then he missed 2020 and pretty much the majority of 2021. Now, he did pitch in 2021. I think it was 2 innings, but I don't think he threw a single curveball in those 2 innings. He had, I think, 2 strikeouts. All of them were on the fastball. So to me, this is a good signing. 1 year, $21 million, because I think him pitching in 2021 speaks for itself. It's not like he's just coming off Tommy John where he's in the first, 4 months of his recovery. He is way past the recovery point, and now he has a full offseason to get better. So to me, it's a little less risky, although Thor, it's funny that we call him Thor a god, because he is prone to injuries a little bit more than the average starting pitcher. Maybe that's because he throws so hard, but I really like what the Angels did in the draft. They didn't choose a single positional player in this year's draft. I think they had 20 or 21 draft picks. Every single one of them was a pitcher. And now that they're going after Noah Syndergaard, maybe they had to overpay for him just a little bit. But Thor, if you guys did not know, he had 2 other offers for $21 million and another one closer to $25 million. He rejected the qualifying offer for the Mets, which would have been $18 million. I know he said he was going to stay with them. He couldn't see himself with any other squad. But the fact that the Mets took so long to hire a GM, and the fact that it's Billy Epler, who to me, I mean, he was a former GM for the Angels. He did sign Shohei Ohtani, so I want to give him credit in that department, but he's not very good at balancing the offense with the defense. So maybe Noah Syndergaard, he just wants to go elsewhere, a different market, really earn his stripes and prove to the baseball community that he can be Thor once again, because right now he's kind of hoping that his namesake is going to prove to earn him a whole bunch more money. Even if he's not a 3 ERA guy in 2022, I think he's going to be good, and that's what the Angels are hoping for, but don't expect the Angels to be done anytime soon. My prediction is that they are done with positional players. They're going to rely on Trout, Ohtani, Brandon Marsh, Joe Adell, Anthony Rendon when he comes back and healthy. Max Stassi is very underrated as a catcher, so they're going to go for aces and bullpen arms only. And who knows, maybe in 2022 the Angels will be the team to beat. I mean, we've been saying that for a few years, that they have the talent, but they just can't seem to put it together. But maybe with this new management, they're focusing on pitching finally, as opposed to the Mets' new hire, Billy Epler, who just wanted offense, and that's why they lost almost every... Actually, I think he was 6 for 6 in losing seasons in his time with the Angels. So, yeah, just... Mets fans got to be punching air right now. But hey guys, that does it for today's MLB recap. If anything else crazy happens, I'll try and squeeze it into today's video, but if it just so happens to come out later, I'll probably save that for tomorrow morning's video, so don't go anywhere. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, because we talk about baseball every single day. Thanks for watching, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.